This is Apilia Multimedia with the State of the Project address for the World Storm for December 2021. This is the second State of the Project address. In the first, I went over what the World Storm Project actually is. There have been two major developments since I released that first State of the Project address. Back in August and September, I completed and released the third chapter of the story, The Princess Rescue. This latest chapter is a much better proof of concepts than the first two chapters were.
Just bring my daughter back, Wolfo. I will, Aza.
6 days. I'll be back in 5. The two men shook wrists. Then General Sordis turned to his task.
Squad 1, form on me. We ride to Capital Vale. Gah!
He bid his mount to make speed down the road, and 5 Rux Knights thundered off after him, and all vanished in a plume of red dust. While creating Chapter 3, I could feel my creative skills improving. The writing in general got to the point a lot quicker, although there are still a few parts in there that may have too many words. But this lends to a better sense of pacing and timing, and ultimately how much time I ask of the audience. I've also begun experimenting with immersive effects such as darkening or blackening the backdrop. During the climactic Battle of Ornar scene, I even added a faint overlay of lightning flashes. The same lightning flashes I used for the title card. Another area that's improving is the music. There is a wide, wonderful world of royalty-free music out there. And there's a ton that's way higher quality than I expected. I actually even find myself listening to this stuff just on a daily basis sometimes. All in all, The Princess Rescue is the best installment of the World Storm to date, but I am ambitious that I can take this format even further. I'm currently in the writing process for Chapter 4, The Declaration Time, and I'm also planning new ways to express the story visually. At some point down the road, I intend to incorporate illustrations or even animations or possibly different costumes or performers. But for now, my limitation remains creating an epic saga with a production crew of 1 and a budget of 0. Now, the unfortunate side effect of Chapter 3 being such a huge step forward is the fact that now Chapters 1 and 2 kind of look weird in comparison. At some point in the future, I would like to remake these early chapters and pump them up to the standard of quality that I eventually will expect. But for now, I have put together an abridged version of Chapters 1 and 2. It cuts out all of the scenes that don't add much to the story or weren't working that well. I also tried to improve the pacing of the editing a little bit. The changes ended up cutting out a whole hour from the total runtime of the original versions, which are still available to watch if you want. I don't recommend it, but what I do recommend is checking out The Princess Rescue and leave some comments. I read all of them. I'd love to hear whatever feedback you have to help improve the story in the future. I really believe in what I'm trying to accomplish here, and I hope you do too. And with that, this is Apilia Multimedia, and I hope this video found you well.